Hey, it's Tuxedo Mark. It's 4:07 p.m. Wednesday, April 16, 2025, and I'm watching the latest stuff that I got. And also, I joined BJ's Wholesale Club today, so I'm going to talk about that for most of this video. But first, I want to quickly show you the latest stuff that I got a few days ago. This is from a thrift store. We got The Town, starring Rebecca Hall and Blake Lively. Looks interesting. The Whole Wide World, starring Renee Zellweger, and I don't think I've ever seen her in anything, but I've got some of the Bridget Jones films that I have yet to watch, and this is a true story about the wife of the creator of Conan the Barbarian and Red Sonja. So, okay, Amanda looks like some kind of romantic comedy type thing. About romance with a trans woman. So that looks neat. The Wolfman, and I've seen the original, the classic from the 1940s, 1941, I believe. So this is the, what year is this from? 2010. And it's got Emily Blunt in it. So I've enjoyed some of her movies already. So I figure I'd check this out. And from Target, I went specifically to get one album, and I found some others as well. So we got So Close to What by Tate McRae. I actually listened to most of this album on the way to and from the store to get this, just by streaming it. Here we got a collaboration album with Selena Gomez and someone else called I Say I Love You First. If you hear like stuff in the. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Get out, get out. Anyway, and really quickly, Sabrina Carpenter, Short and Sweet Deluxe, Sequel Deluxe notice there. All right. Ariana Grande, Eternal Sunshine Deluxe, Brighter Days Ahead. Okay, so that's the stuff. Now, as I said, I joined BJ's Wholesale Club because they kept sending me notices in the mail that I could get $25 for a year membership as opposed to a regular $60. So I went down there, checked it out, and I signed up. I had to bring the coupon with me, the mailer. So I got a bunch of stuff, and this I got put away right away because Domino got on top. It's a 48 pack of ramen, and he tore a hole in the corner of one of these. So I gotta stick this particular one in the fridge right away so bugs don't get to it, and I'll cook this for dinner today, I guess. I was afraid that something like this would happen. I'll be right back. Okay, instead I stuck it inside a paper box that I didn't put within the fridge. Oh, look. Found a little bit here. Anyway, so the closest BJ's is about a half-hour drive from my house. So it's not, I'm not saving anything on gas certainly by going there. So I want to buy enough stuff to, and kind of do an experiment. I'm going to do an experiment to see if the total savings, setting aside the cost of gas for this one trip, if what I bought today, if all the little bits of savings will add up to have the card pay for itself, so to speak. So I got 2 of those 48 packs of ramen because I eat ramen pretty much every day. I usually get those 30-cent Maruchan packs at Walmart. This is going to be slightly cheaper, those 48 packs from BJ's. Different brand, it's called Top Ramen, but it's the same basic thing. 3 ounces, same thing. I don't use the seasoning, by the way, because that's loaded with sodium. I just add my own spices. But anyway, so I got 2 of those. So that's 96. That's good for 96 meals, basically. So if I eat 1 per day, that's like 3 months of meals. If I don't know if I'll eat 2 per day. I usually eat only 1 meal per day, honestly. Sometimes 2. But anyway. So I got 2 of those. I got two packs of this of these 48-ounce jars of Jif creamy peanut butter. Now I don't eat peanut butter that often, but every so often I'm in the mood for it. So I think the way that I'm going to calculate this. All right, let me explain how I'm going to calculate these savings. I'm going to take what I paid at BJ's and find the cost per individual item. And I'm going to find the best value at my local Walmart. The sizes might not always be the same, but I'll try to make a fair comparison and find the cost per item at Walmart and take the difference between the two, like the amount of savings, which might be only a few cents or maybe even a fraction of a penny. And every time that I use one of those items, I'm going to have a spreadsheet because, all right, if you're new to my channel, I love spreadsheets. I make spreadsheets for everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with minus 25 for the cost of the card, of the membership. And every time that I use an item, I'm going to add those pennies or those fractions of a penny back in to see when I'm in the black, so to speak. Then now, at that time, that'll mean that the card will have paid for itself. So I don't think they have 48 ounces peanut butter at Walmart. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I think the way that I'll calculate the savings is after I finish 1 jar, I'll add the savings back in, whatever the price difference is. I got this. It's a limited edition Lindt. I don't know how you pronounce it. Lindor. I like their milk chocolate ones, but these are I like their chocolate in general, but these are Neapolitan white chocolate truffles. So this is like a limited edition. So I knew if I saw this at Walmart, I would pick it up anyway. I should check to see if my Walmart has it and for how much. Now, I tried looking for men's multivitamin gummies because, I get those at Walmart. I take multivitamins every day. They didn't have any like store brand ones that I could see. I mean, they had a lot of vitamins, so maybe I missed it, but I didn't get that. But another thing that I take every day is Metamucil fiber gummies. Specifically, I like the orange flavor. Walmart doesn't have the 180 count. They have 105 count. which is what I usually get. And I still have to finish that current bottle. But once I start on this one, I take like 6 gummies per day, so I'm gonna uh, start adding in the savings at that point. I also got this peanut butter. It's an organic creamy one from Wesley Farms. It's distributed by BJ's Wholesale Club, so I assume it's their exclusive. I don't know if you could call it a store brand or what, but I don't know what I'll compare this against at Walmart, but we'll see. All right. Cat food. I got 4 cats, as you know. They did not have, well, they had dry food, but they didn't have dry kin food. And because Domino is still kin, he must have kin food until like August 5th when he turns a year old. So I'm just feeding everyone kin food until then, make it easy. But I also give them wet food occasionally. And I've read different things about whether you should feed cats wet food or not. Some people say it's too fattening for them. Other people say, yes, you must feed them wet food because they don't like to drink water on their own. I mean, I know they drink water, and Hermione especially loves to drink out of the faucet, but I kind of get what people are saying about that. Maybe like 1, maybe 2 per day. This is it's a multi-pack. It's okay, there's 60 twin packs in here, which means 120 servings. So if I give them 2 per day, that'll last like 2 months. But I got 2 of these, so that'll last 4 months. So there's 24 roasted chicken, 12 salmon, 12 tuna, and 12 turkey. And finally, the Red Bull. I drink 2 cans of 8.4 ounce Red Bull per day on days that I work. On days that I'm home, I drink 1 because I usually go out, and every time that I go out on my day off, I'll stop by the 7-Eleven and get a Monster. But anyway, so I just drank the last of the ones that I bought at Walmart, and Walmart has only 12 packs of these. These are 24 packs, and I got 5 of them. So quick calculation, this 1 pack would last a bit longer than 12 days. So 5 of them will last a bit longer than 2 months. All right, so based on all of that's everything that I bought. And I'm gonna make a spreadsheet, as I said, and anytime that I use one of these items, I'm going to have my estimated price savings per item back in and see how long that takes until the membership pays for itself. So that's it. That's what's going on. That's what I did today. Yeah, not much else is going on. I'm trying to get caught up on Cobra Kai, currently in season, was it 3 or 4? I don't remember. 4? Anyway, it's after they've already met with Allie and all of that. They just brought Terry Silver. I know I watched the first few episodes of this, but that was back when I was using my sister's Netflix, so I don't remember how many episodes into this season that I watched. So But I know that this is around around where I got up to. So I just gotta finish this and also watch the Jackie Chan, Jaden Smith Karate Kid film before the new film comes out at the end of May. Gotta get caught up on Castlevania, Barbie, stuff like that. And other than that, just watch my physical media stuff like whenever. I recently reinstalled Jewel Quest. I have a Jewel Quest 10-pack collection. I installed all 10 games on my computer. I've been playing the first Jewel Quest. It's fun. I watched a video by Pat, the NES Punk, yesterday, where he was talking about trying to price his collection. He has a spreadsheet going back like 20 years, so he's been trying to plug in like the current going prices of various games that he has, and trying to find out how much money that he could make off of it. So I that gave me an inspiration to try to do the same thing. I started making a spreadsheet. I put only 31 items in so far, and this isn't even stuff that I'm necessarily that I'm looking to get rid of. I was just kind of curious. And the results weren't great. I'm definitely not sitting on top of a gold mine here. But who knows? Maybe if I add more and more stuff in, there could potentially be something of value, or maybe a whole bunch of little things will add up to a lot of stuff if I want to downsize my collection. Who knows? But as it looks right now, it wouldn't even seem worth it to list it on eBay and take it to the post office, buy a mailing envelope and mail it out. And yeah, I mean, who knows? But it was just something neat that I thought I'd look into. Oh, while I was at BJ's and I was getting the ramen, some girl took notice of my shirt and she told her mom, and then she told me, could you turn around and show her your shirt? So I did. And then she told me that the girl told me it was a nice shirt, and I was like, "Oh, thanks." So yeah, and that's it. Nothing else is going on. Cats are fine. Birds are fine. I think my sister and one of my nieces are coming down here in May. So next month. So yeah. Anyway, it is 4:26 p.m. and that's it. Thanks for watching.